I hope everyone's back. My OBS crashed, unfortunately. Um, all right, we need a room. Welcome back, welcome back. My OBS crashed. My OBS software that makes all of this happen crashed for some reason. But anyway, we're back. We're back in the action. All right, we're back. Listen, I'm gonna need a room. Is the manager around? Yeah, Winston. We're gonna need a room here.
I trust you fared all right on the roads despite the hour.
Everything's fine. I need a room, a penthouse. Do you have anything available? I'm gonna rest till morning with my ladies.
Shall we get some rest then?
Yeah, let's go. Come on. My pawn has returned from beyond the rift. Diamond fresh. It's always good to see you. Hold on, who is this? Anyway, my pawn has traveled with one of the players on Steam. It's all good. Diamond fresh. You've been cheating on me with some guy from Germany. I don't like this. Don't make me travel to Germany and find this guy and give him a 2 pair of pencils. Please, don't put me in that position. You need to sleep with me and me only. Those puppies belong to me, Diamond Fresh, 25.
Perilous journey I've had arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done for.
Yeah, and I was feared you were having an intercourse with that German guy.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Yeah,
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
let's go.
Get underway?
Yeah. Let's go. We got so much to do here. Come on.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
No. No.
What would you have me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
I'm not interested in your stories.
How are you, Master? I'd not leave this unread. Shall we take a closer look?
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford.
But what is it that you're selling? Hold on. Where are we supposed to go? Maybe we're supposed to go here. Let me see what my missions are. Hold on. I already did that. Speak with Captain Brandt in the Traven at night. Well, we gotta do it at night, not right now. Damn it.
Welcome to the Star Dropper.
Yeah. And you look like a cat with big puppies.
We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Yeah. Sure. How about no? I need to talk to you.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
I want to pass the time.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. What's the time? Is it night? No, it's not night yet. I need to pass some more time. Hold on.
Welcome to the Star Dropper.
Yeah, we're back again. I need to have some small talk with you.
We serve all manner of fine
Yeah,
ales.
I know. Let's
Shall I
pass the
pour you a
time.
cup to-
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Is it a night yet? Yeah, it's a nighttime. Not quite yet. Hold on. Oh, there he is. There he is. I've been looking for you. Morpheus. Morpheus.
Your Majesty,
Yeah.
your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you.
Yeah, and here I am, waiting for you, Morpheus.
It is not a matter for prying. Pray, let us speak out here.
Sure. Whatever you say, Morpheus. Well, where do you want to talk?
You will want to hear this. It is information of great import.
I'm listening.
It is not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well, I'm here. So speak out, man. What? All right. I guess you want to speak here in more private place. That's fine.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with three regents' servants.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Should Decid denounce your Majesty as a false reason, who will elect her?
I have a feeling she will. I don't think she likes me very much. And also, she doesn't believe that I'm the chosen one, that I'm the arisen one to do this job. But that's where you come in, to convince her. Yeah. And convince her associates.
Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation.
I'm listening. Continue.
It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has not been set.
I guess we are racing against time. And when is this date supposed to be?
Essential players in the court will all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power.
So you want me to go there? Myself? In front of Her Majesty?
None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen one. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few.
Well, for a guy like you, as Morpheus as you are, famous Morpheus from Matrix, I don't think that should be a problem for you to arrange me to get in. After all, you arranged the red pill and the blue pill, and you had no problem reaching the Oracle, did you? I know we're not in the Matrix, but what I'm saying is, as a Morpheus, you shouldn't have a problem making this happen.
Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry.
Yeah, why don't you make me a member? I can fit in, put on a suit. Yeah. They won't tell a difference.
If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
Oh, I see. So this is gonna be one of those wild goose chases of missions that I have to go through, like in chapter 4, and drop down the stairs as many times as possible. Fine, I'm used to it by now. Go on, I'm listening. What are my missions?
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of these misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options.
You want me to infiltrate the palace of Diza? Well, it's not the hardest mission ever, but I'm gonna need some help with this.
I have attempted to do the same through my own channels before now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper.
And where do you come in all of this? It cannot be that I have to do everything by myself. You could be one of my pawns. Morpheus, why don't you set me in? Give me an access to attend to one of the meetings in the palace, and maybe I can eavesdrop and listen to conversations.
Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action.
It sounds to me like a bunch of excuses. Or maybe you are really a coward and afraid. You want me to do all the dirty work, while you can stay clean if the shit hits the fan. Sounds like you're using me. But fine. I'm here anyway, with one mission alone. To slay that dragon.
What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
And what choice do I have? I wasn't even here by choice. I was never given a choice. The choice was made for me, with life So stop asking me stupid questions, Morpheus. The answer is obviously yeah. I'm gonna need guns, and lots of them. And also make sure you get some pencils ready as well. I accept your mission.
I shall ensure that the door to the Dawn Agent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Could I use that time to conduct your investigation?
Midnight and dawn. That shouldn't be a problem. I could use Diamond Fresh with her big giant puppies to distract the guards while I go in there, swinging with my pencils. Yeah.
Who was that young man, I wonder? He did not seem a criminal. I cannot imagine why that guard was chasing him.
Let's go. We got a job to do. Everybody, regroup.
Talent's talent, whatever may be.
Everybody, regroup. What are we waiting for? Diamond Fresh. Everybody, get up here. Here's the deal. At midnight, we're going to, I am going to infiltrate the Majesty's castle. And my job is to go in there and collect some information and blackmail her. Now, I'm gonna need you also to distract the guards and use your big giant poppies to distract the guards. It shouldn't be that big of a deal for you. You've done it many times on OnlyFans and other places. So come on, let's go. What are we waiting for? Come on. Let's go. Is it a midnight yet? I think it is. Oh, I need to turn on my lantern. I forgot. Here we go. Turn on your lantern, everybody. Come on. Let me select the mission. Go to the quest. Desupply. Slip into the palace through the rear gate between the hours of midnight and dawn and search the Queen's region office for incriminating evidence. Good. Got it. If civilian dies, their body will be brought to a morgue within a few days of their passing. Whether the corpse ends up in the Batal's morgue or Vermin's Charnel house depends on where it was found. The Arisen can revive the dead using a wake stone, so long as they have access to the corpse. So what am I, Dracula? I have some good news. Not only am I John Wick and 47th Ronin, but I'm also Count Dracula. Just so you remember that. Come on. I mean, yeah, Steven, they are, but that was deliberately done. They're both Japanese companies. They're both really highly recommended and highly praised. I think the art direction by Team Ninja was chosen deliberately to look like that. But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm okay with that. However, Capcom, it's always about pushing the envelope. You know, Capcom has always been known to push the graphics. Whatever it is that they're working on, right, they're always aiming for high quality. That's just their style. Same thing with Santa Monica Studio and all these other ones. They're aiming for high quality, and that's okay. That's fine. But I think Team Ninja was more focused on the open world because they never done the open world. You know what I mean? So this is like a new territory for Team Ninja. They never, done the open world. And, you'll see tomorrow. It's huge. From Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka, Kyoto, all these cities, right? So it's a new territory for them. They worked on the game for nine years. They spent 9 years creating that big giant world. So it was deliberately done like that, I think. Yeah, you have to remember, this is an engine. They're using an engine from 9 years. 9 years ago, like 2017, right? Or what, 2018? So they're using an old engine. But that's because they've been working on that game for a long, long time. Yes, that's right, Cameron, that's true. And but honestly, the graphics are not bad, really. I mean, I know some reviewers are complaining about the graphics, but honestly, I really have no. If the graphics were really terrible, I would tell you, like, all right, this is like dog shit, right? But it's not really. I mean, on my OLED, it looks really good, man. I know it's a 720p live stream, and you can't really tell. But when you're watching it on an OLED screen, on a beautiful OLED screen, it looks really good, man. I mean, but to me, gameplay and the combat and the story development, it's very important. People get stuck on graphics, and I just wish that people would appreciate the games for what they are, but instead they're so focused on graphics. Now, before we continue, I love graphics. I'm sure everybody loves great graphics. But here's, remember the game Callisto Protocol? I spent $90 on that game because I was like, okay, it's the grandfather of the Dead Space. How this game cannot be that bad. It's got to be great. It's the new IP from a new studio, Striking Distance, and the graphics were amazing. And Unreal Engine 4.2 Callisto Protocol looked freaking photorealistic. Looked amazing. But it didn't matter that Callisto Protocol had super amazing graphics because the story sucked, the gameplay sucked, the combat sucked, and the characters are just brain dead. And the whole game sucked. And nobody cared about the graphics. So, like, it doesn't matter if the graphics were super great if the game sucked, So I learned my lesson from Callisto Protocol. It's not all about the graphics. It's about the gameplay. That's the number one core. The gameplay, the story. Gameplay, story. And of course, if you can polish the graphics, that's nice. If you can't, that's okay too. But graphics shouldn't be your number one priority. That's what I think. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it, Jose. I just couldn't get into Callisto. I mean, I finished the game, but I really couldn't get into it. I thought the story was really not that good. It didn't make any sense. I didn't see any chemistry between the main character and that Asian chick. Or that Japanese chick. I didn't see any, like, a chemistry there. I like, why did all of a sudden he cares about her? Like, why? He only learned about her a little bit, and now all of a sudden he loves her. He wants to give his life to her. Like, he'll do anything for her. Now all of a sudden she loves him, and they hated each other in the beginning. Like, it just didn't make any sense. It was just like, it's like watching a sci-fi B movie, like a Sharknado, or you know, one of those goofy, low budget B movies. It was just like, it was just, Oh, you haven't played it yet. Oh, anyway. Sorry, I don't want to spoil it, Jose, but just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you guys are not going to like it. See, that's the thing. That's why you shouldn't listen to reviews. Just because Mr. 4K didn't like it doesn't mean that you guys are going to like it. But my whole point is, it's not about the graphics. I think people are so stuck on graphics. And I think this is like some kind of like, some kind of addiction that people have, where like you gotta have great graphics no matter what, you know. Anyway, it's not all about the graphics. It's about a gameplay. Now, where's the back door? Oh, look at that. You can have a haircut over here. Oh, let me see. Quests. Ah. That's what it is. So we got to go the other way. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So we got to go this way. Follow me, guys. This way.
What should you do? Let me get that.
We'll find a shortcut over here. Follow. This way. No. This way. Come on, hurry up, everybody. It's almost midnight. Yeah, that's another thing I learned, Cameron, is I learned my lesson from Callisto Protocol, and you know that. Never pre-order a game, man. Wait, do your research. Demo. You know what? Demo. This is what I like about Capcom. They always give you a demo. With Resident Evil games, same thing with Square Enix. They give you a demo. You know, demo is the best. You know, give me a demo. Demo's gonna give all of us an idea what to expect. I don't want to look somebody else play it, right? You want to play it for yourself. I want to play it. We all want to try it. So demo honestly is the godsend. You know, give us a demo, man. Demo is what we all need. Without demo, I have to blindly believe that, all right, this is going to be great, right?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective.
Are they arisen? Yes? The captain gave me your description.
Yeah. What did the captain say? That I wield the biggest stick as John Wick. That's the code name for me to enter the back gate with my largest, biggest stick that I'm wielding.
Follow me.
Oh, I'll follow you anywhere. Go ahead. Yeah, but there's certain games, right, Cameron? Like certain games you know. Like Elden Ring 2, you don't have to think about it, right? That's like a immediate pre-order. God of War 3, immediate pre-order. The upcoming Last of Us 3, that's being in the making, that's an ultimate pre-order. You don't have to think about that. But these other games, right, that you're not familiar with, you kind of have to be like skeptical. You're like, where's the demo, right? I'm not so sure. Give me a demo. And then there's a GameFly. For me personally, GameFly is definitely the best choice. You know, rent the game, see if you like it. If you don't, return it, get another one. You know, I mean, GameFly it's definitely something I need to think about. You know, jumping into again, because GameFly can really save you a bunch of money, man. It's either GameFly or the demos, but you can't expect every developer publisher to give you the demo. So for me, you know, I have still. It's an active membership, but it's just frozen. What I mean by that, I didn't cancel my membership. I just put it on hold. So it's kind of frozen. It is active, but it's frozen. So I just need to unfreeze it and activate it. And I'm like, I should go back to GameFly, man, and just try all these games. And then I can tell you whether or not they're good or bad. And you guys can see it and judge for yourself if it's for you or not for you. Well, you know. I think that's the best option, man, honestly. Instead of blindly putting the money, right? Blindly, you're putting the money and you're like, you know, you buy the game, you're like, oh shit, man. This is not what I expected. I know. I mean, I need to start using it again, man, especially for a guy like me. And I have a lot of rewards. And they like me, dude. They're asking me, like, hey, reactivate. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to reactivate. All right. I'm following you.
It is best you move along.
I
Should
know.
the other guards espy you, I will
Hey.
be forced to play my part.
Fine. Listen.
Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I know. But before you go, wait.
It is best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
I know, but
Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
fine. I'm just saying. Could you leave a number for me? Just, you know. Thanks. Ooh. Looting time. Time to loot. Yeah. It's time for me to loot some stuff. I know this is your favorite thing to do, right, Cameron? Looting stuff. Dude, I made it. I made it. Oh, you're gonna love Dragon's Dogma. You're gonna love Dragon's Dogma. Look, man, I'm not even scratching the surface, Cameron. Barely. Not even barely. Like, I haven't even touched the game yet. We're still in prologue. All right, I need to get in here. No, that's where I came in. Open the chest. There we go. Nice. Oh shit. I think I have to go upstairs. Yeah. I hope I don't fall down these steps. I usually have a tendency in John Wick movies to fall down these steps. It happens quite frequently. Yeah, you can grab them actually. You can grab your pawns, you can throw them. You can grab an enemy, throw them, jump on them, stab them. Yeah, you can do all that stuff, man. It's pretty freaking awesome, man. Ooh. Look at the graphics in this game, dude. That Resident Evil engine, holy shit, man. I mean, really. There we go. Ooh, got some new clothes. Nice. Capcom has yet to disappoint us, right? I don't want to talk about the microtransactions. I know people say, what about microtransactions? Well, you don't need microtransactions. Every game has microtransactions. You don't need them. Just play the game. Right? Just play the game. You do not need microtransactions. Just play the game. That's it. Oh, here we go. I found it. I'm finally inside. Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Yeah. Here we go.
Who's there?
Your mother. How can I help you?
Pray, keep your voice low. It wouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me.
Yeah, well, maybe you should keep your voice down. John Wick voice, it's always subtle and calm. So maybe you gotta be careful how you speak. Anyway, so what do you have for me?
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
If you like to put it that way, yeah. But just so you know, your mother, it's a schemer. And she's very evil.
Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner.
I know. But maybe you should run away from her. I don't think she has your best interest. She only has her best interest. You ought to remember that. I know this might be hard for you to believe that. But yes, those types of mothers do exist. They're called narcissists.
It was never my intent to deceive. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me.
Yeah, well, here I am. We're involved now, whether you like it or not.
That is no longer a concern. It is clear that we are allied in purpose.
If you like to think like that. But just remember, if you double-cross me, I will not hesitate, not for a second, to stab you with a pencil.
My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? The sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender?
Yeah. A fake John Wick. There's plenty of them out there. I'm the real one. I'm the chosen one.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
What do you think? Of course she did. Didn't you just listen to what I told you? Your mother is a narcissist. Maybe you need to learn. Google that shit and learn what the narcissist means. I'm sure as hell not gonna go back to my time portal to bring you my Google laptop to show you what the narcissism means. But she's one of them. Got it. She's bad, rotten, to the core. Hide. I need to find somewhere to hide. Maybe the bookshelves.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, fool. Should aught befall the regent king, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. We ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know.
Good. Just remember what I told you. She's a narcissist. And if you are in my way, you will join your mother with pencils. Now move out of my way.
I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Be seeing me. I guess the window it is. All right. I need to report to Brand. Resident Evil 9. Open world. Man, that's going to be crazy. You know, the open world games are becoming more and more more and more appealing to a lot of people, especially with the Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out next year. I think I know what's fascinating about the open world. It's just the ability to do what you want to do, go where you want to go, have a good time, you know. When you look at Skyrim, when you look at Assassin's Creed, when you look at Far Cry, when you look at Grand Theft Auto, I think that's the appeal. It's just the appeal of go where you want to go, do what you want to do. It's fun.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I'm glad you guys are here. I got all the documents. Let's go. We gotta meet with the captain. Oh, did you see the trailer? Oh my god. Man, From Software has really outdone themselves with Elden Ring 2. Did you see that trailer in-game? Oh. Woo! And it's coming out in June. June.
Excellent find.
And it's coming out in June. Not that far off, man. We got a couple of months. April, May, you know. Just around the corner. This year, it's already crazy, right? Look how many games, dude. And like a good quality games. And it's been just 3 months, man. 3 months into this year. And look at the amount of games. Look at the amount of games, dude. It just came out, bro. It comes out 1 week after my birthday. Nice. Even better. Wolverine is set to come out by the end of 2024. Let's hope October. It would be a perfect game for Halloween, dude. October, November, it'd be great, man. And then PlayStation 5 Pro, dude. Oh my god, that thing's gonna be great. Unfortunately for me, I think for everybody, StockX. You know, I'm gonna have to go with StockX, man. And that's fine. But there's no other way. StockX. Dude, you can't even buy PlayStation Portal. No, hold on. Think about it. Dude, people are having difficult time getting PlayStation Portal for $200. Imagine how difficult PlayStation 5 Pro, almost impossible, it's going to be to find. So StockX is the only way, dude. Really? I hope you're right. Nice. I hope you're right, Cameron. I hope you're right. Because I really don't want to go through StockX. Even though I trust StockX, the waiting process is a bit long. But I hope you're right. I don't want to, go through all that with StockX, but we'll see. It's going to be too expensive, I think. I'm thinking 600. Some people say 700, 699, maybe, depending on what you go with. 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. I think they'll have 2 different versions. 1 terabyte and then 2 terabytes. 600, it's 1 terabyte. 700, it's 2 terabytes. 699. Yeah. I know. I need more information on a PlayStation 5 Pro, man. I really need to see what it can do. You know what I mean? Before I, jump in on it and think about getting it, I really want to see like Digital Foundry do a test on it. I want to see others do tests on it. I want to see other people see what they say, just to see like statistics on like how it handles the games. Is it enhancing the current PS5 games? What is it doing? And things like that. How is it going to handle Grand Theft Auto 6? Will be a great test to test PlayStation 5 Pro with Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, that's going to be very demanding on a GPU and CPU. So I need to see more. I need to do more research. I need to like before I like decide to buy it and upgrade. I really need to see like what it's capable of doing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to kind of like do my research on that, spend some time and see what it's capable of doing. All right, sorry I kept you waiting. I was talking to my friends on live stream. I got those papers you wanted from that narcissistic queen. Now what you want me to do now, Morpheus?
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
I'm listening. Tell me of the Queen Regent. What is this all about? I don't know, man. I'm like, when it comes to Xbox, I'm just like, dude, I can't remember last time I turned on my Xbox. I'm being honest. Dude, I barely got any friends on the Xbox. Barely. I think just my brother is on there. But I don't have like a... I don't know, man. Xbox is just like... It's just a certain... Look, the man himself said it. We are service. You can play Sea of Thieves on PlayStation. And pretty soon you'll be able to play Forza Horizon and Halo on PlayStation. I think. Look, the man himself, Phil Spencer, said it. This is not coming from me, guys. This is coming from the guy himself. Said, we're not all about first party. We're about service. So Xbox is just a service. Now, if you want to purchase their console to play those games in a better quality, then yeah, I guess. But I really... I'm sorry. I know this will be upset some people. Here's what I'm trying to say. I can't think of any reason why would anyone purchase Xbox Series X instead of a PlayStation 5 Slim today. The only reason is if your friends are playing there. And you got a lot of friends on the Xbox. That would be like the only reason that maybe you would put the money down on the Xbox instead of a PlayStation. But honestly, other than that, I really don't... I'm not saying that the Game Pass is not worth it. Sure, Game Pass has some cool, perks and whatnot. But all those games you can play, on other places for free. Or you can play it on a PlayStation Plus Premium. There's... I don't know, man. I just... Phil Spencer himself said on that business interview, we are mainly focused on our service. That's not to say that we're not going to have some exclusivity here and there, but our main focus is to expand our service business. What does that mean? Give it to Nintendo, give it to Sony, give it to PC, give it to everybody. So then what's the point of Xbox console? So I just, I'm sorry, I can't think of any reasons like why would you want to purchase Xbox? Unless you have a lot of friends, like I said earlier. If you got hundreds of friends and hundreds of friends are playing on Xbox only, and that's where your hundreds of friends are, then fine. I totally understand. That's where your friends are. That's where you guys play together. I get that. That's like the only reason I can see you having an Xbox. Other than that, dude, I can do all of this on PC. Play every single Xbox Game Pass game on a PC. On a GeForce now. On a Shadow. On you name it, Higgy Jiggy, whatever. You know. Yeah. So, you know, I think it's pretty much over and done with. I don't even know why people are still, you know, thinking about the Xbox. Like Xbox, they have Indiana Jones, but I don't know, dude. I saw that Indiana Jones third person. See right there, and I'm sorry, I know we're playing a game, but you see right there, Cameron, right there is where they made a mistake. Who told them that Indiana Jones should not be a third person? Indiana Jones has always been a third person game. And the fact that they're not giving you the ability to use a third person, to me, that game fails immediately. Todd Howard, I know you like first person. I know you like Skyrim, Elder Scroll, yeah. But Todd Howard, Bethesda, if you look at previous Indiana Jones games, it's always been a third person. It has never been a first person. So for the life of me, I don't know why they think that Indiana Jones being in a first person only, it's a cool idea. I agree, actually. I agree. Avatar should have been a third person. They should listen. Options. Here we go again. We talked about this many times before. I like options. Accessibility. What makes a game a great game is the accessibility features. Let me choose. Let me cater it to my experience. If you want to play in a first person, knock yourself out. Play in a first person. If you want to play in a third person, you should have that option too. But I don't like when the game, it's forcing you to just play one certain way. I think what makes video games unique and compelling is variety of options. Give me the options. Give me those features. That's ultimately what it's all about, you know. And I think some of the developers, they forget that. They forget that, hey, you're making the games for a lot of people. A lot of people. You're not just making games for yourself, to what you fetish. Because what your fetish is, other people might not like, right? So give people a choice of different fetishes. If they like first person, let them have that fetish. If they like the third person, let them have that fetish as well. But when you're forcing them to just have one fetish, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Give me a choice. And we'll give you that $60, the $70. We'll pay for the game. We'll find the money. We'll pay for it. You know, give us what we want. And that's all I want to say before we continue. Give the gamers what we want, and you're going to make your money. You're going to be popular. You're going to be rich. But give us what we want. That simple. All right, sorry about that. Where were we? Yeah, tell me of the Queen Regent. I want to know more about her.
How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Yeah, there was this kid, and I think that's her son. He was very skeptical about his mother, Queen, Her Majesty. And I told him that your mother is not what you think. She's very narcissistic and evil. And I told him if he's in my way, I will have to use a pencil. So yeah, there was somebody there.
This scrap. It was part of a letter. And from Batal, no less.
Who's Batal?
This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep.
That these schemes runs deep. Well, guess what? So does my third leg. Third leg, yeah. And so does my pencils. Run very deep. She ought to know that.
To think, these actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son.
Yeah, and I don't think she's shy about sacrificing her own son. She already did that to her husband. You gotta remember, we're dealing with a very possessed, evil, narcissistic biatch.
'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Diza is the doting mother before the Regent came.
Yeah, I already know that.
If Regent King's son is willing to aid us by drawing Diza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information.
Yeah, action adventure RPGs should always be a third person. You know, but they should all, every game should have an option, in my opinion. Give us an option, yeah. I mean, you know, like people say, why do televisions have so many options? You know, these filters and all this other stuff. Hey, I like having options, even though if I never use it, like motion flow. Maybe I want to use motion flow once in a while for the goof. Maybe I like the soap opera effect. I like having options. You know, it's just like a car. You know, I like having options in the car too. Whatever. Having options, it's always a bonus. It's great. That shows you that they care about the customer, giving customer an options. When you don't give a customer an option, then you just kind of like shoving down their throat only this one way of how it should be. I like freedom to choose, man. That's just me. But I agree with you.
You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Wait a minute. Morpheus, you drag me here. You're telling me all these lullaby stories. I did this for you. I brought this letter to you. And now you're telling me there's not much else you can do. What happened to you, Morpheus? You used to be somebody I could trust. Did one of your balls drop off? I hope you're not walking with 1.5 of your nutsack. Anyway, you really have disappointed me. I'll wait for you to grow another sack of balls.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come. I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
I know.
Regent Diza appears to be working in concert with this Phases family. But what precisely is their aim?
It's complicated. Looks like we are on our own. We're gonna have to do this on our own. Guess what? The Morpheus is not going to help us.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth.
No, Diamond Fresh, you don't understand. We are on our own here. Morpheus abandoned us. He's a coward with 1.5 balls. He's not gonna help us. I'm so disappointed. Anyway. I bet Henry... Oh, you know he's a big-time gamer, dude. You know he's playing. You know. Oh, yeah. But he only plays on the PC. But he's got money, dude. He's a celebrity. He's a movie star. He can buy the best PC ever, dude. He can have the best of the best, you know. Look, I like PCs. Don't get me wrong, Cameron. I like PC, but here's the problem with the PC. It's a hit or miss. When you play video games on a PC, it's hit or miss. You saw what happened to me yesterday. How many times this game crashed. The performance issues, stuff like that. So, I like PC, but man, I had a lot of problems and issues playing games on PC, man. It's never been a smooth ride. Maybe once in a while I get lucky with one of the games, you know, and it's running smooth. But man, most of the times, like, all right, it needs this patch. It needs that patch. The Windows 10 needs to be upgraded to Windows 11. Your GPU doesn't have enough memory. You need to upgrade your GPU. Your CPU is not compatible with this one. It's not going to run great. Your memory RAM, it's not fast enough. You need to upgrade to a faster memory RAM bus speed. There's like always something. You need this driver from AMD on your AMD GPU. You need this driver from NVIDIA. Windows needs to patch up a new update. It's just like your BIOS for your motherboard system, your BIOS system, BIOS system needs to be, motherboard needs to be updated with a new BIOS system update. Dude, there's just exactly too many variables, and it's too much maintenance. There you go. That's the word. That's the word, Cameron. It's too much maintenance. Like you spend, and Jose knows this as well. And Jose has a what, 4080 or 4070, 4090? It's too much maintenance that you constantly have to maintenance and tweak. And for every game, it's going to be different. It's going to be different tweaking, different maintenance. So you're just spending time doing tweaking and maintenance. On a console, that's not the case. On a console, you press play, and you're good to go. You buy a 4090 Ti PC and get the PS5 Pro and Steam Deck. Well, there you go. But that's going to be expensive. Brandon, got to tell you right now. You're looking at some mad money there. All right, anyway. Let's move out. We've got a job to do. We need to get out of here. Come on. Follow me.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Indeed, though it is not widely known among the common folk.
Come on, everybody. I'm right here.
I sense eyes upon us.
I think PlayStation 5 Pro is much cheaper option.
There's a ladder here.
4090 Ti, man, PC, it's gonna cost you, like, I'm being honest, 3,000 easy. That's minimum $3,000. You're looking like $3,000 just for 4090 Ti. And that depends what you get, what kind of thermal cooling that you get, thermal take cooling, what type of cooling do you get, air or liquid cooling, what type of motherboard, what type of power supply, what type of memory. I mean, there's all of these things you have to consider. So you're looking like minimum 3,000. And then you can go higher, you can go up to 4,000. So yeah, you're looking at some serious money to drop on that. Hey, isn't it Nintendo Switch Pro supposed to be coming this year? Who is this? Excuse me.
All on the roads puts a strain on my business.
What type of business are you here? All right, what is our mission? The arisen shadow. Make contact with a mysterious figure who has been shadowing your every step. There's no destination. A shadow dogs your every step.